I'm happy to be joined today on Primetime Local News by AJ Smith. AJ, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, we have so much to talk about today, but I want to start by talking about your song called Billy Joel. First of all,
Mm.
amazing song. I love the video, the classic sitting at the piano. You got your drink up there. But you have actually had some reaction from Billy Joel himself on this song, is what I understand. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I have. So, I wrote it a while ago with actually a buddy of mine in Toronto. And then when we put it out, all of a sudden one day I get an email from my publicist, and in the subject it says "from Billy Joel," and I'm like, no way. And it turns out that he had heard the song, loved it, and he sent me a note, and we email around the holidays and everything like that. And he's actually invited me to open for him at some point, and I finally just got to meet him at Madison Square Garden um, in July, I think, or June.
Well, that's pretty amazing to have that happen. And the music style for this song does sound a little like some of Billy's songs. Is he one of your influences? And who else do you look for to inspiration when you're writing and recording music?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think growing up, my first instrument was piano. And so he was one that my mom was, if I was going to be listening to popular music and not classical music, then it was Billy Joel. And the Rolling Stones, she also had me listening to, and Queen. And so I think that those are kind of all my big influences from the classics.
Now, your last single, which was called We're All Gonna Die, has over 1 million streams on Spotify. That must be just an amazing feeling too, because it's, difficult sometimes to get the music out there and get it heard, but then to see that response, that must be awesome for you.
Yeah, it's really, it's a huge milestone. It's my first time that a song has ever done that. So I mean, it's amazing. And the song, despite the title, "We're All Gonna Die," it actually has such a positive message. Um, and it's saying that thing that all of us know to be true. But hey, let's seize every day and every moment.
Well, let's talk about your music. If people haven't heard it or haven't had a chance to hear any of your songs, how would you best describe your style of music and the songs that you put out?
Yeah, I guess I would say, for the uninitiated, classic rock inspired pop. So, if Freddie and Elvis got together and had a baby with Panic at the Disco, yet then with some very 21 Pilot kind of vibes, then that's me.
Well, tell me about your latest single. It's called Drama. What was the inspiration behind that? What's that about? And how is it doing so far?
Yeah, so, I think everybody's probably had a family argument at times, and there was this one particular just holiday kind of thing, and I just, my fiance had gotten into an argument with her family, and she was sad, and I was like, hey, I want to be there for you, and I will be there for you, but I just have to step out real quick and record a voice memo because I just thought of the song idea. And I went and I wrote this song, and then I came back and was like, oh yes, it'll be fine, like, this is what happens. And so that's kind of where the song was born. I ended up creating a whole new story that I tell on this song, because I'm not one to air family drama or anything like that. And families fight, that it's part of love.
Well, so many artists too, AJ, now are touring. With the way things are with streaming, it's away from buying traditional records like we used to buy. I'm dating myself by saying records, I guess, but touring is a big thing for a lot of artists just to make money. Are you going to be doing a lot of touring? Is that the plan? And will we see you in Canada?
It's definitely a huge goal of mine to get some touring going. More in 2023. I've played a handful of dates down here in the U.S. New York, LA, a lot of the big cities, kind of across in between. I would love to get up to Canada. I mean, one of my best friends was in Toronto, and my connection with just the whole music scene and the appreciation among Canadians for live music. I mean, I love it. I want to get up there.
Well, I understand too that recently you had another famous connection. This seems to be really happening, but you were on the Kelly Clarkson show. Is that correct?
That is correct.
How was that?
Yeah. That was wild. I got sort of an email out of the blue, and I'm like, no way, really? They want me? And yeah, so we performed my song "Nobody," which it's pretty funny that that was the song, because it's a song about not wanting to not make it and have your dreams come true, and we got to play it on the Kelly Clarkson show.
Well, AJ, you've had some amazing things happen to you, and your music is incredible. I had a chance to listen to some of it, and it's fantastic. So, if people are looking to find out more about you, listen to some of your music, what's the best way, and maybe the one place they can go to get a link to all of that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to my website, ajsmithmusic.com, or to any of my social handles, AJ Smith Music, and you'll find me. And I believe in chasing your dreams, and help me chase mine. Let's all do it together.
Well, thanks so much for chatting with us, AJ, and we really do hope to see you up here on tour sometime soon.
I would love it. Thank you so much.